What's up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with another haul video. Now, just a small haul from the sense of numerically, but from the sense of what book it is, it's a pretty big haul. So if you want to see what I picked up, stay tuned for the video. So before we get into showing what I picked up today, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification if you haven't already, so that when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you will be one of the first people to know it, and you can make the conscientious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later. As long as you watch it, we appreciate you. So, as many of you probably know, I am working on my TMNT run, in particular the Mirage Original Run. If I run into the other various, I think the IDW current run is volume 5, if I'm not mistaken. Leave a comment down below if I am. But in particular, volume 1 is what I've really been focusing on. Even the second, third, fourth prints, because a lot of those have got some value on them as well, and just kind of toying around with it. And with this particular collection, again, for those who you do not know, I am a completionist. I like to fill my runs, so not just a run, key collector in the various runs that I collect. So when I collected my Uncanny X-Men runs, I did it eBay and all that kind of sort, going specifically after said books. Whereas with my Turtle run, I have been more organically collecting it, meaning that if it falls in my lap, then hey, it's a sign I need to take it, as opposed to me going out there and pursuing it on sites like, say, eBay. Hip Comic and other sites that I use to buy comics with. MyComicShop.com is another one. Recently dropped a video where I got a bunch of books from there, but typically on the big runs, and I know, hey, it's going to be an accomplishment to say, hey, I've made that run, I've got it. Like I'm doing with my TMNT run, I'm letting it do organically. Whether Instagram, I see a picture, boom, okay, I'll buy it. If it's a YouTube auction, I just happen to be on that auction. There it is. I'll buy it. So, in talking about Instagram, this is where I picked up these two deals. I'm not sure, I don't remember if somebody had actually tagged me to show me that this person was selling these particular books, but I jumped on it, and it was funny because Dustin over at Two Brothers Comics, not too long after that, saw that I had picked this book up and made a comment about it. But hey, you snooze, you lose, right? Seriously though, love to get some turtles, and I'll tell you now that Mikey approves of this. Okay, and so let's show the smaller book of these two. This one is the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #5 from May of 1988. And so these are just the reprints from the older stories that they did. And so this is the big book. This is TMNT #4, okay, the video game cover. So for those of you who are old enough to remember, this is the cover that was on one of their NES games, or Nintendo Entertainment Systems. This is the cover that was on that. So I have the first printing of this book already. It is currently at CGC, and CGC is currently taking their time with it. And it has a different cover. And the one that's at CGC, that's a first print, is actually wide, like the old magazine size, like the first, second, and third prints are. So this is scaled down, and like I said, it's a ladder printing, and they changed the cover with them. And so that's kind of the cool thing too, because if like the TMNT #3, the third printing, is actually the first cover of April O'Neil, right? Because TMNT number 2 is her first appearance, but for the first and second print, it's the Mauser on the front. And so the third one was sized down like this, but it has April O'Neil front cover. So yeah, these fun reading these black and whites, and which I've already read this book, but fun to have this in my collection. It is probably an 8, probably an 8.0. I don't know if a press would really help it out much at all. And I don't know if I'll send it off to be graded. I know a lot of people are starting to do these video game, graded video games. But I thought, well, if I don't go through the expense of getting the graded video game, even if I just got the video game itself to go along with this, that would be kind of cool. So, yep. So that is that. I mentioned at the forefront of this video that it was going to be short, but that's a pretty big book. These are getting more expensive as the older Turtle books are, and in particular the older first, second copies, printings are like TMNT 1 as an example. A lot of people, since 1 and 2 are now starting to get out of reach, third printings are starting to get out of reach, and so people are going to the fourth and the fifth printings and so on. And it's the same thing with like this one. In particular, this one, because they did use that as the cover of the NES game back in the day. So it's kind of the more desirable cover than the first printing. But leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about my pickups. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my video, 600 subscriber giveaway video with 750 giveaway announcement. That video, and find out what you can do to enter to win an X-Men 4 first appearance of Scarlet Witch. A lot of different ways to enter, and you can get up to 16 entries in that giveaway. And once we hit the 750 subscriber mark at the time of this video, we are at 631. So yeah, go ahead and get your entries in. Get them now, get them early. And when we hit that 750 mark, maybe you will be the lucky person to win that X-Men 4. So check that out. And also, as a friendly reminder, smash that like button on the way out. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you won't miss videos like this in the future. And until next time, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.